Thank you.
Of course.
And so it's always good to see you, Senator Akshar. And it's always such a privilege for us to get to host you in our school. Of course, a little bit different this year with the virtual format, but the fact that you give up some of your time to come into the schools across your Senate district, and in particular to our school, is so much. It's very appreciated, and it truly is a privilege. So thank you. And I think moreover, the fact that since you assumed the role as a senator for our region, you've made it a point to get into schools and to recognize the good work that our students do. And that's what brings us here together this morning, everybody, is to highlight one of our students. This young man is an excellent example of who we are as Harpursville Hornets. He absolutely makes our school proud. I know that he makes his parents proud, and I'm thrilled to see them on the call this morning too. And I just can't thank you enough, Senator, for making sure that our kids know the work they do in school and in the community is recognized and it's appreciated. And they're just great ambassadors for our school.
Very well said. So does the honoree know who? Well, he must, because his parents are on the line.
I think he does now, but I don't think he did until maybe about 6 minutes ago.
Okay. Is there anybody else that would like to speak on Kyle's behalf? From the school?
Proud of you, buddy.
Mr. Quick, anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, just, I think this is a very appropriate award for Kyle. And I'm just very impressed by him as a student and also as an individual. He's a great young man. And I think one of the things, that we look at as educators is, how kids grow and how they progress through school. And it's so wonderful to see kids as they grow and just, get additional leadership skills and, kind of move through their high school career. And it's been great to see Kyle do that.
All right, so let's give Kyle a big round of applause if we could.
So, Senator, it's kind of fitting. He happens to be in physics class this morning. And so Kyle and I did a physics experiment a couple of years ago when we were in Louisville, Kentucky. That's where we ended up, as you know, from some of the highlights about this young man that I sent to you. We took some time to do some underground zip lining when we were in Louisville, did a little bit of team building, and it was awesome. It was in an abandoned salt mine underground, and we went in there with our group of people from Harpursville, and we zip lined for a couple of hours in the dark. And the very last station, you can race another person, and Kyle picked me to race, but I'm a chubby middle-aged guy. And so once we got going on that zip line, it was lights out for him. He got off the board way faster than me, but then gravity took over. And I don't know if they did any physics experiments on that, but I dusted him that day. But it was really fun, and it was a great memory for us. But I just think it's fitting he's in physics class today when he's getting this award. And I just have to take every opportunity I can to remind him that I won a race.
Kyle, my hat's off to you. I mean, you just went right to the top, right? I mean, you didn't race another student or a teacher. You just took on the superintendent. So I think that speaks volumes of your character as well, which is great. Mr. Rulo, if I may, just for a moment. Kyle, as Mr. Rulo said, we started this program several years ago because collectively, my team, all of the superintendents and the administrators throughout the public school system thought it really important to recognize and acknowledge all of the good work that young people were doing. I'm an Afton boy, and not too far from you, I grew up, and just feel incredibly humble, incredibly blessed to be in a position where I can represent our collective community. And since being in this position, I thought all the time that the adults were getting all of the credit, right, for the good things that were happening in the community. And quite frankly, when you look to our young people, to our students, there are a lot of great things that are happening as well. So, I've been blessed again to be in this position and to be able to get the message out or get a word out about an issue or several issues. And this is one of them that I think is critically important. So I'm going to look at my notes here because I want you to know exactly what the school officials had to say about you. And then I'll offer some thoughts. You are of outstanding character and commitment, both to your school and to your community. They talked about your community service projects in reference to making masks for the community, and I think that was part of your Eagle Scout project as well. If I'm correct, I see you shaking your head, so I think I am. What Mr. Rulo said is really true, right? We have young people in this community, whether you're from a small school like Harpursville, a big school like Binghamton, just doing great things. And for me, and probably the other adults and maybe even people like you at your age, you look at what's going on in the nation or throughout the state, seem to be very divided, right? It's just a lot of divisive issues going on right now. And, people don't, with COVID-19, people don't know which way is up, which way is down, what the future looks like. But yet you have people like you and others who just keep forging ahead, right? Keep working as hard as you can to leave the community better than you found it. And I take some solace in that, right? Knowing that regardless of what is happening around us, the adults can do the best they possibly can. But we also have young people just like yourself that are trying their very best and engaging other people, giving back to their community to make the community just the best that you possibly can and leave it a little bit better than you found it. So to your mom and dad who are on the line, congratulations. Thank you for raising such an amazing young man. You deserve the credit as well. I think you've instilled in him what it means to be a good citizen and a good neighbor. And I'll just make one point. I think coming from a small town like I have, like you are, I think we recognize the importance of that, how important it is to take care of your neighbor, to be a good neighbor, and to give back to your community. Maybe when you're from a bigger city or a bigger town, people don't recognize that as much. And I think, growing up in a small town, at least I can attribute that to my growing up in Afton. Where you learn at a very young age the importance of taking care of the people who live beside you and next to you. So, Kyle, any advice that you would offer any young people that may find themselves in your shoes, or how are you dealing with the COVID issue? Any advice?
I don't know, just stay safe, I guess, and try to continue as normal as possible, because when you embrace, I don't know how to say it, but if you continue normally, then you'll stay normal. You can't let yourself change because of hardship, because when you conform to hardship, then you can't move forward.
Yeah, that's right. Right. That's the truth. I mean, I think I say this to young people all the time, right? To work hard and to dream big. And I say this from my own experiences too. It doesn't really matter where we come from, right? It doesn't matter how much money we have in our pocket or what kind of shoes we wear. What matters is that we have a good work ethic. What matters is that, we care about the people that are around us. And, so long as you work hard, regardless of what life throws at you, you follow your dreams, you work hard, and you can achieve anything that it is that you seek to achieve. And, I would note to your point that throughout the course of your life, or anyone's life for that matter, there will be difficult seasons. There will be difficult times, right? When life throws you a curveball. But to your point and to your advice, I think it's incredibly important that you just work as hard as you can through that challenge or through that season to continue to strive for what it is that you seek to do. So that is incredibly sound advice. Anybody else from the school that would like to talk about Kyle? Please, the floor is yours.
I just would like to say congratulations, Kyle. Knowing you for quite some time as your advisor in Junior Honor Society, and most especially Ski Club. I've had some good times with you, and you've been a model for others as you've grown. I am very impressed with your leadership skills and your commitment to others. And I think that your quote was very, very on. I'm very proud of when you conform to hardship, you cannot move forward. I know last year in Ski Club, you know, you are a model of good behavior for the most part, and you know how to have fun at the same time. So super proud of you, and much praise and accolades to you for your leadership and community service. And I know that you're going to continue to make a great impact on everyone around you. And thanks, Mom and Dad, for raising such a great kid.
Ski Club, it's got to be a good year for that, no, Kyle? Good year?
For the most part, but we don't have an actual ski club this year, so Miss Rusnak hasn't been able to go up with us.
Okay. Well, Kyle, we just collectively, we wanted to acknowledge you and recognize all of your good work and your accomplishments. We're going to send you a few things to the school, just you know, a certificate of achievement, a T-shirt for you to have. And Mr. Rulo, I look forward to visiting you in person. And when we're able to do that, when the environment and the time is right, I would love to have an opportunity to personally meet Kyle and spend a couple of minutes with him, if you're amenable to that. And Kyle is, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. But again, Kyle, congratulations to you. Thanks for letting me spend a little bit of time with you and your classmates and those the teachers and the administrators. I will just end here by publicly saying thank you. Incredibly difficult time. You know, the future is unknown because of what we're dealing with at the state level, not only in the public education space, but you know, of course, that space has taken a beating over the last year in terms of finances and such. So please know that you know, we appreciate everything that you're doing. We recognize you do it for all the right reasons, and please know that we're working incredibly hard in Albany to ensure that not only you, but the students in which you teach have what you need to be successful. So thank you for that. Mr. Rulo, again, thank you for your hospitality. I look forward to seeing you all in person very, very soon. Okay?
Thanks, Senator. And thanks everybody from our school community for being here to recognize Kyle. And Kyle, I hope you know, I think the world of you, and so do all of us here at the school. So you are just an outstanding example of our school. So thank you and congratulations to you. And Senator,
Congrats.
always a pleasure. Yep. I wish you and your family the best. Be well.
Same to all of you. God bless everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless. Congratulations, Kyle.